staring at you.
So?
You were shouting at the top of your lungs.
You think they never had guests that arrived in a helicopter before?
I thought we were nuts.
Maybe. You've got helicopter hair.
Oh, no, no. I hope you can love a woman with helicopter hair.
That, Mrs. Martin, is going to become abundantly clear.
We made it.
And we did. And I haven't been this happy since the last time we got married.
That was so wonderful of Dimitri to lend us his helicopter. That was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm going to have to swear off Dracula jokes for a week. Although your neck does look particularly inviting.
No! Help me! Save me!
Just remind you here
No.
every inch of your soft and baby whites. Which reminds me, on to the entertainment portion of the evening.
Okay, I have to ask you, what is in that bag that is so important that you wouldn't let the bellman carry it?
You may well ask.
I'm asking, what's inside the bag?
In this bag, Mrs. Martin,
Yes?
is a little device that is going to take all the worry out of our honeymoon.
What kind of little device?
I'll give you a hint. You don't have to plug it in. It's got its own batteries.
Dad!
Yes!
Oh my...
Power tools. Given our track record with bathroom doors, I'm not taking any chances. Come to Papa, baby.
What difference does it make, Erica? My father is dead. And the gory details are none of your damn business.
I beg your damn pardon. If I'm going to be scarred for the rest of my life, it most certainly is my business. I deserve to know why, and I want to know what drives you to hurt people the way you do. So you tell me the truth, and you tell me all of it.
Et voila! Huh? I certainly hope you don't have any privacy issues.
You are a lunatic.
Madam, please. I prefer sanity challenge. Mm.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
I hope you don't mind a honeymoon in Central Park.
Well, I guess we should open it, huh?
This will just delivered for the bride and groom.
Oh, how nice. Let's see. Who's it from? Junior and Jamie.
Great kids.
Oh.
I'm very sorry about the door. I'll have that taken care of right away, sir.
Oh, no. That's quite all right.
Yes, we prefer a lived-in look.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're very, very happy with it the way it is.
Oh, well, would you like me to tell you about some of the features of the hotel? We do have a 24-hour
Now, as a matter of fact, we know all about your hotel.
As a matter of fact, we could probably tell you some things about your hotel.
Only not now. What is with this guy?
Let me get it.
I beg your pardon, but you didn't let me tell you about this.
What's this? There must be some mistake. We didn't order room service.
Compliments of Dr. and Mrs. Joe Martin. That's so nice.
Great family, lousy timing. Listen, my friend, I want you to take a good look at my wife and me because this is going to be the last time you see us tonight. Know what I mean? If there's a fire, you come and get us. Otherwise, you just forget that we're here.
I heard you. You said your wife and me.
My wife and me on our wedding night.
The bed.
Right there. You smell something?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
The night my father died. I've tried to put it out of my mind. I can go months without thinking about it. Sometimes I even delude myself into believing that the memory is free. But then it comes back.
Well, good. Tell me, David.
But Erica, I've never told anybody. What happened back then? I was 12 years old. I've never put it into words.
Well, you told me that you once adored your mother, that you worshipped her when you were a little boy. And then I saw you almost literally step over her body when she was screaming for help, when you thought she was having a heart attack. So when did that change happen, David? Was it that night? Was it the night of your father's death?
Look, you're asking me to talk about the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to me.
Well, what do you think this is to me?
No, there's no comparison. Your face is going to heal. I held my father in my arms and see.
Of course you would think there was no comparison, because if it didn't happen to you, it isn't really important, is it? So that's why you need to talk, David. I really need to know how you got to be the person you are today. I really need to know how you became this creature you are. I really need to know why.
That night, you were 12.
I can't start there.
Tell me about your mother.
You were right. That was the night that I first started to hate her. When I realized that she had no soul.
And before that?
She was an angel. Beautiful, charming, funny. She always had flocks of admirers. She was like sunshine personified. But my father and I, we knew that she loved us best. She used to love cherry ice cream. Burgundy cherry is what she called it. We used to feed it to her in those long spoons, you know, those iced tea spoons. And we would take turns, and she would purr, tasting that ice cream, and her eyes would sparkle. That night, in the middle of everything that happened, I stopped, and my heart froze because I realized it was the ice cream that she loved, not us.
What happened that night?
They woke me up, arguing, which was very odd because they never argued. My father always gave in to her. He always gave her what she wanted. But that night, what she wanted was a divorce. I crept to the top of the stairs trying to listen. She was leaving him for another man. My father.
Your father refused?
He begged, pleaded. We deserve another chance. We could make it work. We are happy together. But she just laughed. I found someone better. He's just as rich, and he's a real man. My father was a great and honorable man. He was gentle and soft-spoken, but he was very brave. He got a medal in Korea. Just when he was a kid, he was none of those things that she said about him, but he just took it because he loved her so much. Maybe if he had a mean streak, maybe if he made her pay, but he just let her laugh. That same cruel, ugly laugh that I've heard so many times since. Then,
What happened?
my father said, "What about David? If you don't love me, you can't leave him. He's your only son." And she said, "You can have him. He's just like you. He makes me sick. Can you imagine that? A mother saying that about her only son. It was the ice cream. She never loved either one of us. She married my father for his money, for his social position.
Well, Vanessa led me to believe that she was a blue blood.
Well, she was princess in her father's hardware store. But to be fair, it was a chain of them. She wasn't broke. But she wanted to be Grace Kelly. And when she got what she wanted, we were
Expendable?
yes, expendable. She wasn't content to just walk out. My father tried to stop her. He stood between her and the door and he said, "If you leave me, I don't think I can live without you." I know he didn't mean it. He was just saying that to try to get her to stay. But she just laughed. And she said, "What are you gonna do? Kill yourself?" I wanted to run in there and tell him to stop. I wanted to run in and tell her to just leave us alone if she hated us so much. But she wouldn't go. She was having too much fun now, reducing my father to something that she could wipe her feet on. She said, "What are you gonna do? You can't kill yourself. You're not man enough to kill yourself. That's why I'm leaving you, because you're spineless." They just started yelling. I just wanted them to stop. But I couldn't do anything. It was like I was standing there watching this grotesque movie playing out before my very eyes. My father reached out to her and he held her hands, he kissed her and he said, "Please don't." And tears were rolling down his face. And she just laughed. Next thing I know, she was turning to the drawer, the bottom drawer, unlocking it of the desk. And I knew that's where they kept the gun. She stood there, checking the gun to see if it was loaded. They were talking over each other at this time, and my mother handed him the gun. And I wanted to say, "Shoot her! Shoot her! She hates us so much!" But I knew my father would never do something like that. And then the rest of it is like in slow motion. My father, he put the gun to his head. My mother stood there motionless. And he cocked the trigger. And then my mother, at the last second, her expression changed from one of cold derision to fear. And she started to shout out, "Charles, no," but then it was too late. I was able to find my voice and scream.
So, what did you think?
But that doesn't necessarily make me nice. Sometimes I can be very naughty.
And I bet you made sure that Tad saw you with Duke tonight.
Actually, the only one that saw that I was with Duke was the man at the hotel.
Thank you. Enjoy.
want another one, please.
You don't think we're going to here, do you?
Why not?
Your mother's right downstairs.
So if I don't care, why should you? I'm going out.
Where are you going?
None of your business.
Hey, you don't mind my butting in. I think Buddy Gill is right. You've had a couple too many.
Wait up for me, Mother. I'll be very, very late. I don't want the coffee. Come on, Doctor. I want to make love. Come on.
Liza, where were you?
Should have guessed.
She spent the night with me.
Don't lie, Amanda. I spent the night with a man, Mother. If I don't go home with you, then I'm just going to go someplace else and get really drunk. Otherwise, I'm not going to go to the wedding with you.
You're in no condition to sit in the church.
Look, I'm going to go if you don't take me or not.
You're not going anywhere until you get some food in you and plenty of coffee.
You're so mean.
Where's the waiter? Liza, what do you think you're doing? You've already had a vodka and orange juice.
So I'm trying the champagne now.
Trying? That's your second glass.
What are you in charge? What's your problem?
Liza, you're gonna get
Bob?
smashed out of your skull. Please lay off.
Excuse me, it's time to serve the champagne. The groom is on his way.
Why don't you come with me sometime? I go to bars, truck stops, places you would really like.
Look, I'm not going to say this to you again. You can't be so free and easy with yourself, Liza. If you want people to respect you, you're going to have to give them something to respect.
The police, don't you?
Let go.
Well, you know what I do to little girls who cause me trouble?
Let go.
Huh? Do you know what I do?
Let go of me. Stop it.
You know what I do? This is what I do.
Stop
You like that, little lady, huh? Answer me.
Stop it. Oh, stop it.
There you go, buddy. Thanks. Excuse me.
Hi. What happened to you? You look like you've been in a fight.
No. I slipped on the ice out front, landed into some bushes.
Well, I hope you're not suing.
No, but I'll sell for a drink on the house. How about that?
You got it. What happened to the girl you left here with? Liza Colby? What's it to you? Well, the mother called here. She even had her paged. So? Well, you were the one who left with her, weren't you?
Well, I'm sure she's home by now. I walked her to her car, and she took off.
You know, that's kind of strange because her mother called here just about 5 or 10 minutes ago.
Look, what do you want from me? I don't know where she went, okay?